Hello and welcome to the Titus Timeout podcast. I'm Jenny Abney-Civey, and today I'm going to discuss the difference between hard metric and soft metric. When I was in high school, I was told that the whole world was going to be using the metric system someday, and that the U.S. would be using metric system any day now, so we need to learn and be prepared. So here we are many years later, and we are still using imperial units. The U.S. is one of 3 countries that does not use metric. The other 2 are Liberia and Myanmar. So it turns out it's kind of expensive for U.S. manufacturers to retool everything to metric, but since the government and the rest of the world wants to see dimensions and everything else in metric, we convert our inches and feet to centimeters and millimeters. So they're 25.4 millimeters in an inch. So if you had a 24 by 24 ceiling grid, the distance between the center of the T's would be 24 inches. And then if you convert this times 25.4, you get 610 millimeters. A diffuser that would fit into this ceiling is usually undersized by 1/4 inch. So you get a diffuser here, and from edge to edge of the diffuser would then be 23 3/4 inches, and that converts to 603 millimeters. So now let's say we had a 600 by 600 millimeter ceiling grid system. So between the center of the T's, we're looking at 600 millimeters, and our diffuser would be sized accordingly as well. So this would be, from edge to edge of the diffuser, about 595 millimeters. So now you can see that you can't take this 24 by 24 diffuser and put it in the 600 millimeter ceiling grid system. So when you just convert the numbers using the 25.4 millimeters in an inch, you get soft metric, and when you're actually sized in millimeters, that's called hard metric. Sometimes you'll see both on a submittal or some documentation, like 23 3/4 and then in parentheses 603 millimeters, but that's usually a soft metric conversion as well. It's kind of an important point because if you have the hard metric ceiling, you want to make sure you have hard metric diffusers as well so that everything fits together. I'm sure eventually the U.S. will switch to the metric system, but until then, now you know the difference between hard metric and soft metric. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for taking the time out with us.